Hi, my name is Peter, trainer since 2005. In today's lesson, I'm going to teach you how to use a food scale in your food app. Now, using a food scale and a food app to track your food is one of the very best, smartest things that you can do to change your body, because people vastly underestimate the amount of calories that they are consuming. They don't understand why they're not losing fat, and this is going to give you absolute clarity from vagueness. So, way to go. I'm using MacroFactor on my phone, which is a food app. You can use MyFitnessPal or any other app. They're all streamlined at this point. They're all really easy to use. So I just want you to get the concept. Now, the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to buy a food scale if you don't have one. They're like 11 to 15 bucks on Amazon. I bought this 7 years ago. It's been going strong ever since. It's really, really stupid simple. Now, the very first thing that you want to do when you have your food scale, and I'm going to film it from a different angle so you can see, is you want to turn it on and you want to make sure it's on grams. You can use ounces if you want. I personally like the metric system, so I'm using grams. Now, we're going to measure something like peanut butter because it's a really good example. Now, when you measure something like peanut butter, you can put it in your app by the tablespoon or the teaspoon, and unless you actually have a physical tablespoon measuring device or a teaspoon, a spoon like this is not accurate at all. FYI. So a really cool way to measure stuff like this, or if you're measuring yogurt, or if you're measuring mayo, anything, is to put the thing on your scale and zero it out. That's the very first thing that you should do. Now that it's zeroed out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this delicious peanut butter. Gosh, it looks so good. I want to eat it right now. And it says 14 grams, minus 14 grams. So now I know that I have 14 grams worth of peanut butter on this spoon. Another way that I could do it is have my concoction, let's just say it's a combination of things, or a piece of toast. I put a piece of toast on this baby. I zero it out. It's very important. I take my little smudgy smudge of peanut butter and I spread it around the piece of toast. And since it's dripping, I might as well. All right, just imagine that's it. Oh, wow, I have 57 grams of peanut butter, right? I'm seeing on this thing. So that's another way that you can do it. You could just spread it on the food that you're using. Now, the cool thing about these apps is that in the apps, they have the ability to scan a barcode. So in this way, you don't actually have to input the food yourself, you just scan it, which I'm going to do right now. Okay, now I have MacroFactor up on my food app, and it should be on the screen too. Now I'm gonna grab a parfait. I'm gonna make a parfait with yogurt, some nuts, and some hemp seeds. So how do I do this? It has a freaking barcode on the back. So it's 2 o'clock, I'm gonna press 2 o'clock, and I'm going to log this food. In the upper left-hand corner, it says barcode, all right? I'm gonna scan the barcode in the back, boom. One serving is 170 grams, it's 3/4 cup. So I'm just gonna put one serving, 3/4 cup, I'm gonna press add. Okay, and the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep rolling. I'm gonna press scan again. I'm gonna add some hemp hearts. So get some hemp hearts, scan the barcode, put in, maybe not a serving, I'm probably just gonna, like what we did, I'll probably like weigh out maybe 15 grams, okay? 15 grams, I'm gonna add that, boom, add it. And then I'm gonna keep rolling. Again, I'm gonna add some flippin' coconut, because that's delicious. I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of that, just like what we did before, 2 tablespoons, and add. And that is it. That's all you gotta do, and you have an entire meal just like that. That's simple. Now you might be thinking, well, I don't wanna freaking put that, I eat this a lot. Maybe you eat it every single day. I don't wanna input that every single time. And if that's the case, not a problem. They have this feature called recipe. So MyFitnessPal has it too, so just get the concept. You go to new recipe, boom. The recipe is bad ass yogurt, whatever you want to call it. Serving size is 1, and you want to add the ingredients. So just follow it along. You'd add the ingredients just like what we inputted just now. And at the end, weigh the entire preparation. And then I'm just gonna put yogurt. I'm just gonna do quick, add, okay, add, perfect, done. Now, check this out. The next time I want to add this automatically. I don't have to input all that separately. Let's just say it's 4 o'clock. I'm going to find badass yogurt. All right. I'm just going to have 1 serving of my badass yogurt, add it. Boom. Okay. Now it's added. Don't have to do it. It's easy. Now let's just say you have a big batch of food. Maybe you're making a chicken casserole, something like that. You add all of the ingredients just like what we did for the recipe. It's a big casserole. You weigh it at the end and you do the same exact thing. The next day, if you just want a cup of it, say you look it up and say 1 cup, and that's it. Or if you want to have 50 grams, that's it. It is so streamlined and it is so simple. You don't have to input any of this stuff. Now here's the deal. When it comes to things like eggs, all right, you don't have to weigh an egg. You don't have to do all this nonsense for the eggs. You can, in the app, you can just put 1 egg, all right? Or since it has a barcode, you can just scan the barcode. If you have any questions whatsoever, leave a comment down in the comment box. You can email me. I just want to set you up for success. Now remember, you have a mission, you have a purpose, and I hope this helps. Go ahead and get started.